All right, guys. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I know it's not a holiday, at least not for a lot of people it is. Even though my team, the Steelers, aren't playing, I'm still barbecuing. Of course, I got to barbecue. So, again, today what I'm going to end up doing, I did this a couple of weeks ago, and I loved it so much I'm going to do it again. A center cut, boneless pork loin. That's this beautiful cut of meat right here. A really, really lean cut of meat. When I say lean, I know you see a coat of fat on the top, but as you cut through it, the fat is not really marbled all the way through it. A really tender cut of meat also. So it's not tough and juicy. So today what I'm doing is I'm going to do pretty much the same thing I did last time. The seasoning that I'm using this time is a mix of kosher salt, pepper. I used some smoked paprika in this one, Vice, the regular paprika. No cayenne, but I did use garlic salt, some fennel, a little bit of sage, rosemary, thyme. So this is my dry rub that I'm putting on here. What I am going to use as a base this time, however, is pure maple syrup. So I'm going with a Uncle Luke's. I love this brand of maple syrup. And you see 100% pure maple syrup. We're going to take that and we're just going to pour a little bit over the top over here. And you see how this is really coming out lumpy. So let me shake it up a bit. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna take some pure maple syrup, pour over the top of this bad boy. Take and rub that in with my hand here. You see, I got some on the foil, so I get some down on that foil there also. Okay. This is what I'm going to use instead of using brown sugar today. So instead of brown sugar, I'm using pure maple syrup to give it a sweet flavor. Again, I'm smoking this, so I'm not going direct heat on this. I'm smoking this. So as a result of that, I don't have to worry about it burning. The sugar in the maple is going to burn. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to smoke this. I'm going to take this dry rub now and do this. I'm using one hand because I'm filming with the other camera here. So I'm going to take the dry rub and I'm just going to liberally, again, apply it over the top of the meat. Like such. And we're just going to rub her down. And you'll see, again, with that maple syrup, it just kind of causes the dry rub to adhere to it. Again, when I do my dry rubs, I always do my dry rubs seasoned to taste. I hardly ever measure. So I know a lot of times a lot of people ask me, well, what's the measurement? What's the measurement? And it's hard to gauge what each individual person likes. I mean, I can do a bland measurements and tell you just go with, tablespoon, and then everything else is teaspoon, which may work for you. But really what it is you start off with a base amount of seasoning, in that tablespoon, and I say that's salt, pepper, and then everything else is teaspoons. So tablespoon salt, tablespoon of pepper, and then everything else go teaspoon, and to kind of adjust your seasonings to your taste, really based on what you want. Heat, if you're going to put cayenne in there, then that heat, of course, is how much you like and how much you want to put in there. So I'm going to turn this bad boy over. And I'm going to put a little bit more of the maple syrup over the back end of this. There we go. And just kind of get this going again. It really smells good too, that maple. Okay. And then we're going to put the rest of the dry rub over the back end here. And this is pretty much going to be it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to let this sit until I get my fire ready to go. And then I'm going to put this thing on a smoker for about 3 hours. Try to get it up to about 250, 255. 3 hours worth of smoke. Let it run. And that should give me a real good smoke flavor to it. This is exactly, as far as the time goes, the time that I did it last time I cooked this thing, about 3 hours exact. And it actually came out perfect. So that's pretty much going to be, the pork loin. That's it. It was really that simple. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see how it comes out.